Alright, Schlockmeister fans, a couple hours ago I had never even heard of this movie. Now I have it. We're going to review it. Fast Lane to Malibu. Let's check it out. Here's Monica and Brian.
One more law book.
Yep.
My brain is gonna melt. Her?
They're out of the shower and clean now.
I would never do it, but tonight, only tonight, you can watch me with another girl.
He has a choice to either sleep with her himself or watch the two girls go together. And we as the viewer got the opportunity to pick. And it's going to be girl on girl.
Yeah.
Monica gets upset that he was enjoying it too much.
You know what? I have a new idea. I'm going home.
Monica.
Strange. Monica's changed her mind though. She has second
I
thoughts.
got into a fight last night, so I'm writing an apology. I need you to do me a really big favor.
She's going to have her friend Ashley drop it off. Ashley goes over there, forgets to drop off the letter. Instead, she jumps on Zach,
You'd be surprised.
Brian's roommate.
Why don't you just get to the point?
The point?
So she jumps right into the sack with him. They give us an odd choice here whether we should have them take a Jeep or a Porsche. They're going to go to a party in Malibu. I'm going to choose the Porsche. Answering machine.
Well, maybe you'll be interested in knowing that I'm going to Malibu with Zach. And guess what? I'm going to sleep with every woman I can find, and I have you to thank for it. Have a good life.
And also, Ashley forgot to give him the apology letter. Anyway, the Porsche conked out, so they ended up having to take the Jeep anyway. And then they spot her. After they have sex with her.
Oh! I don't know, she was just here. God damn it! That bitch stole our bag, man.
The girls go out looking for them to try to stop them from going to that party.
And look.
And they find a hat and shirt.
It's Zach's shirt.
Their Jeep breaks down too.
You can help us out?
Where are you boys headed?
We're going to Malibu to a party.
You're going 200 miles for a party.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a real good party.
Well, it doesn't take long for her to disrobe either, and she's going to sleep with Zach. Can't show you a whole heck of a lot of this.
Yeah, but Luther's going to be back in a second.
I'm almost there, please. I'm begging you 10 more seconds. Can't stop when I'm on.
Anyway, after satisfying her, the boyfriend returns, so they steal their car.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Have you out of your goddamn mind? You just stole the car!
Let's move over to the store.
So they get arrested for stealing that car by
Oh, Vic, what did this
two
guy do?
nubile young policewomen.
Officer.
You can see where this is going.
So, now move it. Put your hands in the stolen vehicle, feet back, spread.
They get left alone in the jail cell, and amazingly they find a way to escape by using a broom and grabbing the keys that, of course, were within reach.
Boys,
They get caught again.
Officer Casey here and I have been pretty lonely for male company. We're gonna go easy on you. If you're willing to go hard on us.
So if the boys agree to sleep with them, the ladies will let them go. Seems like a win-win for the boys.
It's a real turn on watching you make love. You just enjoy yourself so much. Kinda makes me wish I'd come on you at some point.
I'm even considering considering this. Taking my clothes off in front of a room full of men?
A wet t-shirt contest is
I have
afoot.
fantasies about being a stripper, but that's just a fantasy, right? And if Ashley enters, I probably could learn a few things from her. But then if I enter, I probably could get up there and show those men a couple things. But it could be quite an experience.
I'm going to choose the wet t-shirt contest. So Monica decides to enter the wet t-shirt contest. That was my choice.
What the fuck?
It's a man. We saw a penis. Monica feels empowered, so she's dancing topless outside.
Those men make me feel so free and sexual. And anyway, who needs love to feel sexual? You're asking the wrong girl.
They hitch a ride in the back of a truck. Are they going to the right place?
Man, it's a couple of chips. Who cares? Zach, where did the driver say he was taking us? Malibu. This box says Mountain View.
But they get there.
Malibu, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, this is it.
You don't have to go to law school.
She
if you
finally
don't
gets to
want.
apologize to Brian.
I just want to be with you.
You mean that?
Yes. So,
I was at the party, man. 40 girls. No reasonable offer is refused.
They were supposed to go to the girls, but they changed their mind at the last second.
Your house? The party has moved, but we still need you. 182 Ocean Drive, La Jolla. La Jolla? Dude, that's over 100 miles away from here.
why are we doing this?
Because I want to see what the big deal is with this party.
But what about Brian and Zach?
Didn't you hear them on the phone? When we get back, we'll have them jumping through hoops.
Irritated, the boys steal the girls' car, and they're going to go to La Jolla for that party, but our movie ends with the car conking out, and they never get there. All right. It's savings time. It's getting dark in here now. So anyway, let's talk about this movie called Fast Lane to Malibu. This was sent to me by my pal Marty down in Florida. He says, hey, can you review this film? So, okay, I'm doing it. I never heard of this film before. It looks like it was put out by Playboy Productions. Probably played on cable or on the Playboy channel. I don't know. And they put out a sequel to this also called Fast Lane to Vegas or Las Vegas. I'm not sure. Anyway, same cast. I'm thinking that one is too. Anyway, we got two guys, Zach and is his name Brian? I can't even remember. The one guy kind of breaks up with his girlfriend because she offered him a threesome, or at least, no, not a threesome. She offered to have him sleep with a friend of hers, or she would sleep with that friend of hers, who was actually a prostitute. And he could choose which one it was, but apparently she didn't like the way he reacted when she was making out with the girl, so they kind of broke up with each other, and then he decided, well, screw you. You're the one who offered this, so I'm going to go out with my pal Zach, and we're going to go to Malibu to some party, and he even tells his girlfriend, leaves a voicemail, he's like, I'm going to have sex with as many girls as I can. So anyway, but the girlfriend was actually realized the error of her ways, and was actually sending a makeup letter to her friend to drop off the next day before he even left, but the letter never got to him, so he left for Malibu with Zach. So anyway, the rest of the movie is basically the two of them trying to get to Malibu to go to this big party. Ultimately, the girl and the girl friend of hers who she sent over to drop off the letter, her forgiveness letter, they decide to follow the boys to see if they can catch them before they get to this party. And along the way, the boys stop at a strip club. They meet another girl here and there, and they have sex a couple of times. At one point, they get arrested, and they get thrown in jail. However, the two police ladies decide they're going to let them go because they're horny and they want to have sex with them. So they do that, and they let them go. Eventually, the girls do catch up with the boys, and the boys call them and say, hey, we're going to come home, blah, 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 and they decide to skip the party. But then as they're walking over to the girls, they say, hey, wait a minute, man. There's a party. There's going to be 40 horny girls waiting there to jump us, and let's just screw these girls and go to the party. So they decide to go to the party. They go to the party, and the party's mid-move to some other place in La Jolla. They don't have a car, so they steal the girls' car, but then the car conks out on them before they get there, and that's how the movie ends. I don't know. It's kind of a convoluted story, but it's really a showcase of boobs is what this movie is. There's a lot of boobs in this movie, a lot of nudity, and that's all this for. Now, this movie, this DVD was also interesting because it was kind of like a choose-your-own adventure. There's about 5 times, maybe 4, 5, 6 times in this movie where you have an option. Do you you have an option to choose how the characters go in the next couple of scenes. Like in the beginning, does he choose to have sex with a girl while his girlfriend watches, or does he choose to have his girlfriend have sex with a girl while he watches? You can make your choices. Now, I didn't go through all the different choices. I just chose one path, and that's the way I went for this movie. So I don't know how all the other ones end. At one point, do they take a Jeep or do they take a Porsche? Again, I don't know how it all ends, but ultimately it ends with the boys running out of gas, or no, the car conks out before they get to the big party, and I don't know. So anyway, that's the movie. Kind of a strange film, but again, it's just a showcase for boobs. There was a wet t-shirt contest. Lots of beautiful ladies in this movie. I think some of the ladies actually had gotten into porn, or at least at the very least did a ton of softcore stuff in the early 2000s and such. This movie came out in the year 2000 actually. And like I said, there is a sequel, Fast Lane to Vegas, or Fast Lane to Las Vegas. I can't remember. But anyway, that's what it is. I'll leave a link down below if you're looking to buy this movie. You can get this for about $30 or so. Yeah, it's decent. The chicks are beautiful. So watch it. Let me know what you think about it. It's called Fast Lane to Malibu. Bye.